There are few college artist residencies that provide the level of resources and engagement as the Wanlass Residency at Oxy Arts through Occidental College. With a commitment to honoring the vision and voice of the artist, the residency provides a uniquely expansive platform for research, teaching, and exhibiting over the course of an academic year. Transmitting knowledge, inspiration, and an appreciation for their process-based practices, the resident artists engage both with students and the expanded community of Los Angeles. Now in its 10th year and set against our global landscape that continues to become more fragile and less predictable, artists in the residency engage with issues and socio-political realities that spark ideas, inspiration, and critical dialogue. It is our privilege to support these Los Angeles-based artists, all playing a central role in the cultural ecology of our communities. Through cross-curricular themes and interactive classes and workshops, the residency has quickly become the principal exhibition for our programming cycle and an exciting opportunity for our students and community to connect with groundbreaking and visionary artists.
Up and over, around and under, up and over, around and under.
My name is Carolina Caycedo. I'm a Colombian visual artist living and working in Los Angeles. So one of the nicest things that happened during the residency is that with a couple of my students, we painted a mural on the wall, on the outdoor wall of Oxy Arts. And that mural was the beginning of a complete series that is still ongoing, which is called The Plant Portraits. And actually that same mural in Jarrow We Trust has been repainted for an exhibition that just opened in Norway. The curriculum I developed for the class was around environmental issues, socially engaged art with an environmental perspective. And I think students enjoyed a lot learning about these things, but also about, women and leaders worldwide kind of spearheading these environmental movements, historically, not only in the last 10 years, but historically. And so that really informed and, helped me take decisions about what we wanted to talk in the exhibition, care report, right? Thinking about care as a fundamental feminist practice that puts life at the core of everything. It was exciting to think about the gallery more as a stage instead of a space where people can access. So there was a particular theme of the performance, but in general, it was speaking about what was happening worldwide with confinement. But I think it was really nice also for the audience to come out and see something that could allow, even though that they were not in the same space, inside the space with the dancers, that did allow for this intimacy to happen. Even if there was a window between the audience and the dancers, I think we were able to achieve that intimacy. And that was, I think, cathartic.
I'm a figurative artist primarily that focuses on portraiture. So it was really great to be able to delve deeper into representations of the body and representations of historically people who exist on the margins, I guess, in terms of not being represented in the mainstream. It was a great opportunity. This is one of the best residencies, I think, in Los Angeles in terms of programming and support for working artists. I was able to research my own practice by developing a curriculum for the school, for the class that I taught. So all these things kind of all built up an extraordinary support and time for me to develop the work. It's just a testament to Meldia's vision and her sensitivity to a lot of different factors that go on within the larger context of the LA art world, and trying to be sensitive to what the students need, and trying to be a good neighbor, trying to create space for students to see larger pictures and not just a very insular kind of art world, but also to bring in people that are connected to different types of contexts and worlds.
I remember being specifically asked to like find a way to teach that incorporates like aspects of my artistic practice. I feel like that was unusual and also like helped me think about how do I sustain being a teacher and an artist, and how do I think about them not as these two things I have to pit against each other, but like things that could be intertwined. The Wanlass residency was also generously funded both the teaching aspects, so I was able to bring all these new equipment and new processes in that I wouldn't normally get to do when I was a lecturer, and to get to fold that into making a whole exhibition. I was really proud of the exhibition I did for the Wanlass show.
My name is Kenyatta Davis, and I am an artist based in Los Angeles and sometimes Accra, Ghana. I always like to combine theory and practice, and so a lot of it is kind of experimenting with different processes and different ideas. The residency is well funded, which is meaningful. There's just some freedom with like the kinds of things I can make and installations I can put together that are not hinged to commerce, which I love. You know, I love books and thinking about text, and the opportunity to design and make a catalog and have that published with the school is amazing, and one of the best perks of the residency for me. Participating in the class did not depend on being an artist or having a bunch of experience. You know, one of the things I love about Occidental, and a reason I chose to go there myself, is for a sort of broad liberal arts experience. And that's what's been really exciting. And now being able to develop the exhibition, I'm really excited to sort of take some of these experiments and put them to work in these new objects that I'm making.